Have you ever rolled your eyes at someone and thought to yourself, what an idiot? Well, you are certainly not alone. When someone cannot understand you or behave in totally unexpected ways, you may assume there's something wrong with them. The truth is, they may simply be different from you. In Surrounded by Idiots, Thomas Erikson explains how to recognize and communicate with 4 key behavioral profiles. In this video you will learn 10 powerful lessons from this book. Number 1. Surrounded by Idiots aims to help you get past the mentality of assuming you're surrounded by idiots. Number 2. You understand people better when you understand the language of behavior. This book describes 4 behavior types model which explain the key differences in human behavior and communication. Each behavior type is associated with a color: red, yellow, green, and blue. These types are: dominance is red, however, reds can appear aggressive, impatient, or domineering. They are so focused on getting things done that they may bulldoze over others or leave others behind. They may also interrupt others, assert their views, or seem controlling. Inducement is yellow. These are positive, creative and sociable. They are social butterflies, outgoing, popular, and have a huge social network. However, yellows can also come across as impulsive, attention-seeking, and overly verbose. They are bad listeners and tend to dominate a conversation, often spew ideas or opinions without prior thought or knowledge. Submission is associated with color green. These are calm, stable, and loyal. They prefer a calm, predictable environment where they can move at a leisurely pace. They're patient, reliable, great team players, but shy away from the spotlight. They'd avoid conflict wherever possible to maintain harmony and stability. On the flip side, greens may be perceived as stubborn, indifferent, or even dishonest. Analytical is blue. Blues are detail-oriented, analytical and perfectionists who seek to have the right answers to everything. They categorize, label and document everything, and do things in a systematic way. However, blues may also be perceived as distant, pessimistic and fastidious. Number 3. When you communicate, the listener filters it into a message they can understand. Really? Is this message what you meant to communicate? Number 4. Adapt your communication based on the behavior type of the listener. Communicate on their terms, with language familiar to them. Number 5. The only times it's effective to communicate without adapting is when you're alone or in a room with people just like you. Otherwise, consider the other person's behavior. Number 6. The best teams have a blend of every behavioral type, which allows them to make the most of everyone's strengths while minimizing weaknesses. Number 7. Certain combinations of behavioral types collaborate more effectively. For example, introverts prefer to work with one another. Number 8. If you're not sure what behavioral type you're working with, listen for a while. Pay attention to what they like to talk about to figure their style out. Number 9. Each behavioral type gets stressed and responds to stress differently. For example, dominant types get stressed when you take their authority away. They respond by working harder or finding a scapegoat to blame. Number 10. Each behavioral type responds to feedback differently. A submissive person doesn't take well to personal feedback. Keep it to the facts to prevent defensiveness. Work on your mental models. Think better, think in new ways, master skills to break through. Understand new skills to make wiser choices and take better actions.